The idea that our music industry here in Ghana is a male-dominated industry is no lie. It is very true. Now, the few female artists who have broken through the system, we always need to congratulate them. We always need to encourage them. That is why on today's edition of The Real Talk on Sammy Flex TV, I want to talk to one female artist who at the moment happens to be the one at the top. Her struggles, her challenges, and what she has been going through as an artist. She's been in the system. Sometimes I see her enjoying some internet trolls and all that. But then I ask myself, how is she managing it? She is the boss of Shay Gang, aka Wendy Shay. Wendy, hope you're good.
Sammy, yes, I'm good. Thank you. I love the introduction.
And you're always looking flashy. I don't know the secret. I don't know whether something is about some bells. They call it bells.
Bells. I'm just gonna say it's the favor of God. Yeah, exactly. He keeps on blessing me every day.
Now, favor of God, favor of God. Do you even go to church?
Yeah, I'm very spiritual.
Spiritual, going to church, are they the same?
Well, it depends. Well, I do go to church, of course. I do go to church, but then it's more of, a relationship between God and I. Okay. That is how I see it.
How does God make people beautiful? Because me to have God, though. Small boy with a big God.
Of course, God's love adorns people, and you can see His love has adorned me, and yeah, so I can testify that God really makes people beautiful.
Today, I want us to talk about the challenges, the strength, the weakness, and the opportunities for a female artist like your type. So far, how many? About a year or two in the system?
1.5 years.
1.5 years. What has been the greatest challenge for you as a female artist, especially the one who seems to be at the top?
Well, challenging myself every time to stay on top and maintain or be on top of my game. I think that is the most challenging, actually. Yeah, me competing with myself every day and trying to be a better version of myself than I used to be. Exactly. I would say that is the main. It takes, there's so much that entails, to being, challenging yourself. So, yeah, exactly.
Okay, now let's be specific on some things. For instance, on the internet, social media, where we see some people trolling you for your 1 or 2 errors. How do you handle that?
Okay, so first of all, I do have grounded people around me. I have people that understand my job, and that is Bullet, my manager, Ray. I do have pastors. I do have spiritual fathers that I pray with, and encourage me to stay strong and just believe that God is going to make everything possible. My mom, definitely. So I think the people around me, and of course I believe in myself. I know I can, be whatever I want to be. And I know I'm an inspiration to a lot of people. A lot of people look up to me. I think my fans are actually, my fan base is actually the reason why I do what I do, because they keep encouraging me and they make me know that, okay, I'm doing this for a reason. That is what actually makes me stand up on my feet and be like, okay, no, I gotta grind, I gotta do this.
The moment you realize that the trolls are becoming too much, especially on some platforms on social media, are you always cautious on what you put out, what you post, and all that?
I mean, of course, the constructive critics, they shape me, but the trolls, the negative ones, it makes me very cautious, definitely, not to, make the same mistakes that I committed. About my dressing, about so many things, about my makeup. If I have to fire my makeup artist and find a new one, I will, because I'm doing it for the public too. So I need to take their interest also as my interest. And that is the most important thing for me. Yeah, of course.
Has there been one that really got into you that you felt sorry for that action?
Well, so many things. Let's say the dumb question Saga really taught me a lot. How to handle situations under some circumstances. And also, my dressing, to wear appropriate stuff. Last time at the YEA launch, people, you could testify that I was wearing a much very decent dress or an outfit that was appropriate to the occasion. Exactly. So I've really learned a lot.
I see. And one area that I know they also go through so many challenges has been the area of dating. Sometimes even if you have someone that you dearly love, hardly can you put him or can you put him out? It's not him or her. If it is her, then it means less boo. But it is surely him.
Yeah.
Again, how are you handling that? I'm not too sure whether you are dating or but how are you handling that?
Okay, so you know that music itself has a soul and it's very spiritual. So right now I am very committed to my music because music it's a very jealous. I would say being a musician is a very jealous occupation. Exactly. So right now for me to get to the top or get to wherever I want to go. I'm fully focused on my music. I'm married to my music. I don't do boyfriends right now. No, I really don't have the mind to.
And how long do you intend to do that? Because very soon maybe mommy will start asking, mommy, Wendy, when are you giving me a granddaughter or grandson? How long do you intend to handle that?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give myself some years. I will at least maybe a year or two. But for now, I really think I'm more into my music.
Okay. Despite the fact that you are not ready, it doesn't mean you don't get proposals from people. When it comes, how do you take them? That because you're in a public space, they won't take advantage of you, or you see some of them being real?
Of course, being a public figure is another wahala on its own. That is why I'm very particular about that sector. Of course, I do get proposals and all of that, but I turn most of them down because, of course, you might not know the reason why the person is coming into your life, and I know that me being Wendy Shay, people might come around because they want to be around famous people. So that is the reason one of the reasons why I don't want to be in a relationship right now until I find somebody that really understands me and really loves me for Wendy Ado, for myself, and not for Wendy Shay.
So how would you differentiate that? How would you identify that this guy is real and he is not the other guy?
I think time will tell. As far as we start courting and all of that, definitely there will be some characteristics and qualities you would see. I just don't go in for everybody. I do have some qualities that I look up to in a man. So if the person is qualified enough, I'll start showing some interest in. But for now, I've not really seen anybody with the qualities that I like.
Guys, keep trying. All over the world, keep trying. Who knows? You might be the lucky one. Now, let's go straight to fashion. How do you handle that? Do you have a team taking care of what you wear, especially when you're going out?
We work hand in hand. I like fashion. I'm a fashionista myself. But I do have a stylist that helps me a lot. Thanks to her, she's really, she's broadened my fashion sense. So I'm really happy. Of course, my management team, like I said, we work hand in hand.
Have you suffered any wardrobe malfunction yet in your career?
I think a couple of times. Yeah, of course. I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah, it happens to a lot of women. And I have.
You have also suffered it?
Of course.
When it happens like that, how do you overcome them?
I just take it to be a lesson. I'm like, okay, it's one of those things. It's prompting me to, be very, very, very attentive and cautious with everything that I wear. So, like I said, with the picture that went viral with me and the ex-president, His Excellency John Ajay Kufuor, what I wore was so inappropriate that I had so much backlash.
You even admit?
And I admit, yeah, of course I do admit it wasn't appropriate, and of course, so I'm very particular about what I wear now.
When someone says Wendy Shay has upped her fashion game, would you agree?
I'll say so. I'll definitely say so because from you can see how I started and now how I dress and everything. I'll say I have learned a lot. Yeah, I do.
And does it also come with much expenditure, as in maybe the small money you have to save to build the clinics you wanted to build in Kowe and all that? Are you putting all of that in your makeup, in your dressing and all that?
No. Thank God, things are getting fine. Now I can buy everything that I want to buy, you know. So I'm not spending money that I'm supposed to be saving. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank God. So
Do you sometimes get sponsorship from
Yeah.
maybe any of these costume
yeah,
providers?
sometimes I do get stuff from people so that I wear, take a picture, upload, and then I add them because of my following. Yeah, exactly.
And you get to keep such.
Yeah, I get them for free, you know, and advertise for them.
When someone wants to do that, is the person supposed to pay you or just the clothes and deal is
It
done?
depends. It depends. Sometimes they pay. Sometimes I get the stuff for free too. I mean, yeah.
What happened to your colleague, that is Fantana? Do you think it was avoidable, being a female in that situation?
Honestly, if I put myself in her shoes, I think at that moment it wasn't avoidable because, you know, she came out to explain. After listening to her explanation, I think it makes sense because, like I say, you know, being an artist, for especially a female, sometimes, let's say the VGMA Awards, the attire that I wore, we've been working on it since like 2 months. We were working on it for like 2 months. And so imagine the day comes and then 30 minutes I have to go on stage. There's no backup dress. I have to go on stage and I get my menses. I mean, I'll try and do or find anything possible for it to happen because, you know, she loves, you know, Fantana loves her job.
Yeah.
She's so passionate about it. So, you know, she lives very far, you know, going back home and coming back, it would have been too late. So I think it can happen to everybody.
I don't see you dressed like this on a stage.
Yeah.
Either Wendy is in something very close, trousers, blah, 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 blah. As a performer, are you to be selective on what you wear? Because you know you'll be moving here and there. Because I wonder if you wear this on a stage.
No, I wouldn't wear this on the stage. I wouldn't wear this on the stage. I mean, it's everybody and their taste or their sense of fashion. I wouldn't wear that, but somebody might wear that. So we're different people, you know.
I see. Now again, let's talk about performance as a lady. If you are performing with any guy, say Shatawale, and he keeps doing some approaches, maybe some touches small, are you always comfortable with that?
I mean, it's art. We are trying to portray, you know, happiness and all of that. So I think it's art. I don't get offended at all. It's part of it.
Is it because there is no man at the moment to say, I was jealous a little bit?
No, even if I should get a man, you have to get over it. That is why I said you have to understand what I'm doing. Because you should know that this is art. We are performing. It's part of my job.
I see. How many children do you intend to have in the near future when you get married finally?
I want to adopt a lot of children, but then to have on my own, let's say 3 or 4.
And after marriage, pregnancy, and all that, can you still do active music, or you put it on hold?
No, I'm doing music for life. Yeah, I'm not stopping. I'm still gonna do music.
When you don't know who is likely to be your husband, whether the person is going to approve music after marriage or
I can feel I'm definitely gonna marry somebody who does music, because I think so, because I need somebody that understands me, or at least should be in the entertainment business to understand me.
And again, as a female artist, do you believe in sex sells?
I mean, no two ways about it. Sex sells. It does sell, but then it doesn't mean that you have to be going naked, or you don't have to be nude to, you know, for your music to sell. I think the main thing is the music. I mean, if you keep on showing your ass and your boobs and the music is not good, it's not going to sell.
So are you telling us that you haven't played that trick before, the sex sales trick? You haven't played it before since you started your music?
I wouldn't say that our intention, you know, it's not intentional. It's not intentional. I'm somebody that I embrace my sexiness and womanhood, like I always say. So everything that I do is very natural. We've never really planned anything like that. No.
Do you go to the studio with other ladies, or anytime you go to a studio, it's full of men?
No, I go to the studio mostly by myself or sometimes with Bullet when we are supposed to write a song together. But I do write my own songs too sometimes, and I like to have a quiet. That is, I think the studio is the place that I can really be myself because that is where I can write all my emotional songs and put what I'm going through at that time into art. Yeah.
Have you ever felt lonely? Maybe because one, you are not dating, and other people are also seriously working. You are a star. It's not just anybody who can come to you. Do you sometimes feel lonely?
I don't feel lonely because music really keeps me going. And like I said, I do have a lot of pets. I have fishes. So,
Fishes?
I do have fishes too. I
What
love
type of
pets. Oh, wow. I don't know the type
The
of
ones in
fishes. But then,
aquariums.
the ones in aquarium. So I like to take care of them and my dogs. And yeah, I do have my management team. So I'm fine. I never complain about being lonely. I can be alone. Yeah, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely.
Okay. There is this lady whose dream is to be like Wendy Shay. She doesn't know what you go through. All that she sees is she wants to
The
be
glamour.
Wendy Shay. What message do you have for that lady?
Don't quit dreaming. Just be yourself. And I mean, I can inspire you, but then you have to be yourself. Definitely. Just believe in yourself that you're going to do it. That's what I'm going to tell her.
Will you tell her whether it is easy or difficult to be Wendy Shay?
It's not easy. It's not easy.
To be Wendy Shay.
And remember when you start, remember Wendy Shay said it was never going to be easy and it's not going to be easy. So, yeah, but then you still have to, strive through and believe in yourself and have good people around you. Good people around you is always the best.
Do you get some girls coming to you? Maybe Shay, this, that. Do you get some of these ladies coming to you?
That they want to be like me? Of course, a lot. I mean, I didn't know how much people look up to me until, nowadays. I'm like, wow, a lot of people look up to me, a lot of girls. And so, yeah, of course, I do get a lot of such messages.
What do you tell them? What has been that profound thing you've been telling them all this while?
To believe in themselves. Definitely, yeah.
And therefore, they can make it.
And therefore, they can make it. They shouldn't listen to anybody because if they listen to people, they are not going to go far.
Now, let me ask this as my final question. Is Wendy Shay the topmost woman of our music industry now?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
For me, I know that I'm on top of my game right now, and I'm not watching anybody. But definitely, I am my own competition, like I said, and I feel like I'm challenging myself every day.
So that was the feminine side of our music industry, and I believe Wendy Shay has told us everything you need to know about the women's side of our music industry. One thing I want us to do is to support them because we cannot count even 10 of them. We will count, and by the time we get to maybe 6 and 7, we will start slowing down. So let's see some of the things we do for them, attitudinal, behavioral. Let's seize it to support them. On this slot, we talked about women in music. My name is Sammy Flex, and she has been Wendy Shay. Any message for them before we close?
No, I want to tell everybody to, like I always say, believe in yourself, and then, have good people around you. Stay focused, be determined, keep your circle tight, and don't do too much friends, because friends can bring you down. So yeah, love God. Whatever you believe in it, and yeah, strive for the best. Exactly. Thank you. Bye.
Is there a song called Kramer Cutting?
No, please. It's Come On, Cut It.
It is not Kramer Cutting, but I've already seen people singing Kramer Cutting.
Yeah, you know our people. They always want to sing what they hear. That is what they hear.
All right, so sing it to them. Let them learn now. In fact, this is the learning version of Come On Cut It, not Come On Cut It. So listen to it well. So after
should I start from the beginning?
If you can, it's not going to be about that. Why not?
Okay, so we go like, I woke up this morning, last night no sleep, so I'm yawning. Hey, them say good morning, but what is good about this morning? Hey, life no be fair. I know they're sick, but me I'm not well. Yeah, we cannot complain. The system has so no money there, but no yawa oh. The one flop we, but no yawa oh. Girls they hustle, but no yawa oh. My boy left me, yeah, but we stood there, yeah. Go down low, as you the dance, make you go down low. Forget your worries and go down low. Clap and tap your feet, go low, yeah. Come on, cut it, haba. Come on, cut it. Frustration and depression. She.
All right, so you know how to sing it. Just cut this part, sing it over and over, and get it right. It is Come On Cut It and not Come On Cut It. Sammy Flex is my name. Production was done by Currency, the digital rasta. She has been your favorite lady, Wendy Shay. Let's do this again some other time. We out.